to another episode of Tube Talk.
It's a bumper week this week, Kate, isn't it?
Yes.
A lot of horses to talk about.
So let's just start with it then. So last week we had Passing Shot who won at Hastings.
Yeah, her Passing Shot won on Wednesday, and it was one of my favourite wins, possibly of all time, Kate. It's very hard for a horse to win 11 races, which he has done, particularly with his hard front-running style. He's always there to be run down. And a couple of starts ago, we were going to retire him if he didn't sort of run well, because we thought he might have had enough. But he then came out and got beaten in the nose, and then he won on Wednesday, and it was his first ever win over 1,400 metres. So
wow.
He broke records, became 11th winner. We've had a few horses win 10, but never won 11. So he's become our most winning horse with 11. And also, he broke new ground, winning 1,400 metres. So he's just an old marvel. I love him. Love him. And he will now go to the listed Lightning Handicap at Trentham, a race he's won before on the 16th of March.
So I might make it 12.
Yeah.
Right. Also on Wednesday, we had Eridani who ran second.
Very good run, fresh up. She needed to run a little bit. She only got beaten narrowly. Will improve lengths for it, and will now also race at Tauranga on the 16th of March. And she should be very hard to beat. She will improve her stack with that run today. Appreciated the gift on the track.
Cool. So let's get into this week, because as you mentioned earlier, it is very busy. So, starting on Thursday at Pukekohe in race 2, we have Top Actress.
Yes, a good fourth start last week. She fought really hard all the way. Just got run down. She steps up to 2,100 metres, which will suit her. She's got a good barrier draw. Again, Michael McNabb rides her, who rode her last start. Should be able to sit reasonably handy, and she should be pretty competitive and be over the odds.
Then in race 4, Hasbro.
Fresh up, back from Australia. Fresh up, barrier 13, which is not good over 1,200 metres, so well short of his best distance. But he's a classy horse who we've got a big opinion of. He'll sit back. He should be running home very well late in the piece. Might be difficult for him to win from as far back as he'll be from barrier 13, but he should run well. He'll be hitting the line hard.
Then in race 9, we have Deals Done.
Only had one start for a second, very good second. Quite an awkward barrier draw of 11. Jason Waddell on board. I think he'll probably just try and get him to find his feet and settle. And again, he's a stayer in the making. The 1,600 will suit. He should run really well, and he'll be even better when he gets to 2,000 metres. We've got a couple of little group options we're looking at for him a little bit further down the track.
Then in race 10, for the final horse racing at Pukekohe, we have Rumour Has It.
Stepping up to a mile, she's got a nice barrier drawer. She should sit reasonably handy with blinkers on. The 1,400 at last start, she went well, but she's looking for a little bit more. The 1,600 should suit. She's one that does need to step up in her next 2 or 3 starts, but she should get a nice opportunity tomorrow to improve on her last start fourth.
Cool. Then on Saturday at Wingatui in race 8, we have Severine.
Yeah, so it's a stakes race for Severine, a listed race. She was fresh up over 1,200 the other week and 3 weeks ago, and just over raced, got to the front and was run down late. She seems well. The 1,400 metres I think will really suit her. She's got a midfield draw. She should sit somewhere in the middle, and she should be finishing off nicely. We've got Lisa Allpress on board, who'll be one of the better jockeys down there.
Then in race 10, Major Issue.
Major Issue ran second by a nose. Last start was very unlucky, just couldn't get clear in time. Got another lovely barrier draw of 1. She races well at Wingatui. She should sit midfield or just forward of that, I would say, and get a lovely run in transit, and she should run very well.
Cool. Then at Ellerslie on Saturday in race 1, we have Mactoon.
Mactoon, very good horse. We're lining up an Australian preparation for him, but it is only 1,200 metres, which is short of his best. He's got an awkward barrier draw. He'll get back in the field, but there's plenty of speed on. He'll be finishing off well, but the 1,200 metres should be too short for him. Fresh up.
Then in race 2 at Ellerslie, we have Raposa Repeater.
Yeah, so he ran over 1,500 last start and ran second, and there's a 1,400 and a mile on Saturday. We ummed which way to go. We just thought we'd gone from 12 to 1,500, so we thought rather than just stepping up to 1,600, would go 1400 first. So we're going to run in the 1400 metre race, and then he can step up after that. He's got a nice barrier draw. He should be able to settle midfield with cover. And the way he's been finishing his race off last couple of starts, he should run home really well, and he's a nice each way chance.
Then in race 6, we have Pull Your Socks Up.
In the listed Stephen McKee McKee family Sunline VAR, sorry, not listed, Group 3, sponsored by the McKee family, and Stephen McKee trains her. She's on an Oaks path. This is her final warm-up. Ran really nicely last week for third, over a mile, which is a little bit short for her. She was kind of fresh up. The 2100 should suit. She's got an awkward barrier draw of 9, but she's got good gate speed, so she'll probably end up in the first 4 or 5, I think, hopefully with a bit of cover. There's always a question mark stepping up on ground whether they'll stay, but we think she will, and so she should run well.
And then finally at Ellerslie on Saturday in race 8 we have
Halo.
Oh, Halo.
Halo, the full sister Hasbro, the Group 1 winner. She won the Group 1 1,000 guineas. An exceptionally gifted and talented horse, but she hasn't run for nearly a year. The 1200 metres is too short for her. She's got a bad barrier draw 13, so she'll be right well back in the field. She'll be doing very good work late, but the 1200 will be too short. So she should be running home really well, but looking for more ground. Great to have her back on the track.
Oh, and now it's time for Bet of the Week. So this Bet of the Week is on Saturday at Ellerslie in race 9, Nobu.
Yeah, so I thought we'd better give a bet for the Derby, and I think it's a really open Derby. I think there's a lot of question marks around a number of horses. I think the favourite looks very good, but there has to be a question mark over him staying. There does. There's a few other horses that have run well, but it's a very hard group of 3-year-old colts to get a line on. Nobu's been running in Sydney. I thought his run at Ellerslie was super. He got right back. He was 14th, and he stormed home for 4th. He's by a reliable man who is going good. He's out of a prized mare, so he'll have absolutely no problem staying the distance. And he's got barrier 3. He's got a very good international jockey on him. So I think he'll end up sitting handy. I think he'll end up dropping the bit, and I think he's an excellent chance to stay. And I think at $23 and sixes each way fixed odds, I think he's a very good each way bet.
Awesome.
So, in an open field. So Nobu is our bet of the week.
So that concludes Tube Talk for this week.
Thank you, Kate, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Behind them, passing shot with 150 metres to go. Still a length and a half, true enough, with a real winners trying to draw it back, and then Contessa Vanessa, but they get it bang on. The horse has been well tried. Passing shot will win.